Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Moneypit Homestead. My name is Donald. In case you didn't know, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And for the people that have returned and subscribed and all that, I appreciate you being here. And well, tell me what you did today. Leave me a comment on things. Does the comments really matter? I think they do. I appreciate it if you comment on them and make some comments on this video. Share with your friends, and you know, tell everybody about us if you can. Well, it's a Monday, and I don't know if I'm gonna get to work on that fence where I was working on it Saturday, but in between they changed the hours of work, whatever, and then they going to the banks and everything on Monday, or whatever I do in town on Monday. Seems to throw me here at the house late. I've already ate supper. I checked the spring already. It's running good. Lisa said she did 5 loads of clothes a day. She goes, maybe you ought to check spring. I said, why's that? She goes, I did 5 loads of clothes, which usually not a problem, but usually it's a good thing. I'd try to check it every day anyway, and go from there. I have some pups over here wanting to play, and they want me to come in and play with them. So anyway, I'm gonna carry y'all around, and I'm gonna start feeding this stuff. I gotta carry feed upstairs, and some water too. Gotta check on the teenagers and the adolescents, and if you don't know, that's 2 different groups of chickens. I've got the more chicks in the incubator right now. My hatch rate wasn't real good the last 2 times I did. On those European incubators that I got that have all that European plugs and all that stuff, the turners wasn't turning, and I didn't know it, so I never messed with the eggs or anything like that when they're in the incubator. So if I use them again, I'm gonna have to I guess they keep good humidity and all that, so I may use them again. Temperature's always good, consistent. So I may just start going in there once a day and start rotating them around, and see if I can keep them moved like a hen would. Hens don't move them every 2 hours like the incubators do. And the one I got, you put the point down, you know, the pointy part down, and it rotates back and forth like this every 2 hours. 2 hours it'll sit like this, 2 hours it'll sit like that. So it actually doesn't rotate them, but it switches from side to side. So maybe I need to start rotating them around. I guess we could, that might be something. If you know more about this incubating than I do, and hopefully everybody does, leave me a comment and tell me what you do on these, when you're incubating eggs. Because I'd like a lot of opinions. You know, you can only try everybody's thing. What ends up working best for me might not be what works best for you, but until I know what works best for you, I'll never know. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna drag y'all around. We're gonna do some feeding, and if we can, like I said, it's getting late in the day, we're gonna do some fencing, but more than likely all we're gonna do is do some fencing and updating on the animals. So with that being said, I hope y'all want to follow me along while I feed. Here's the last of the babies, the last ones we hatched. Got some small, we hatched that duck out. Look how big that duck's getting. It still thinks it's a chicken. It runs like crazy. Anyway, they got all their food and new fresh water. Look how big that duck's getting though. All these chicks will run down there in just a second. Duck protector. They just can't stand it. Well, I better leave them alone. I don't want to get them too upset. But ducks sure is getting pretty. I'd like to know what kind it is. Y'all know what kind it is with that little crown thing on top of it. Again, leave me a comment. Well, he just worried himself to death. I'm gonna have to leave him alone. Well, here's an update on the American breast chickens. There's one of the hens. Like I said, I got 2 roosters in here, and they're doing pretty good. I just got to make up my mind which one I want to leave in here. My other hens up there, we'll go up there in a minute and we'll check out the teenagers. They're getting good enough size. I think it might be good to bring some of them down here, but and introduce them to this week. Maybe not tonight. I'd like to wait till after dark and introduce them after dark. They say that's supposed to be best. But we've already collected the eggs. They got water. They have fresh food. And, well, he thinks he's the big boss in here. Probably is. This one over here is not as big as him. I think I'm gonna leave him in there and see if I can't feed him out. Where do you think you're going, girl? Come on, get down off that and get you some food. I do know one thing. Donald's gonna have to do some wing clipping when he puts them, because they're gonna go out on pasture as soon as they get that other coop built. I got a design on a roll around coop I'm wanting to take care of. And I don't know why she's running around the way she's running around. But anyway, I got a design on a roll around coop I'm going to make. It should hold about 20 hens. Then I got enough material, I think, to make 2. So I'm going to have to get on that in the next whatever. Whenever I can work it in my schedule, shall we say. Well, here's the ones we call the adolescents. I think they're doing really good. Growing like weeds. They've got fresh food. I put their feet up on boards. I'm gonna have to guess I'm gonna have to do a couple of the other ones that same way. Cut me some 2x4s and put across there and put their feet on it, because as you can see tonight, I didn't have to clean out any of the all this sawdust they got in there, and it gets to be a pain in the butt trying to clean that sawdust, and they still got feet in there. But anyway, they are coming along real nice. But I saw one hen down there, I think, had a black streak in it, so I don't know where that came from, but hopefully it'll grow out of it. If it don't, well, we'll cull it. But yeah, I can't wait to bring these in line. Everybody's got fresh water and fresh feed, so we're going to move on over to the teenagers. This is the calmest they've been in a while. They usually are just as flighty as them little ones down there. Well, them little ones will sure do run around, don't they? Anyway, like I said, we're moving on to the what Lisa calls teenagers. Well, here's the teenagers. Everybody's got fresh food and water in here too. But these I was kind of hoping that they'd lay an egg or something. They should be getting somewhat close, I thought. But anyway, I do believe I'm going to this week to take these downstairs and introduce them to the rest. Either that, or because they're getting a little big to be in here by themselves. I got another cage over here to my left. And I think if I don't separate them or put them downstairs tonight, not tonight, but this week, I will at least cut half of them and put them over there. Give them more chance to grow bigger and not have to worry about the feed and all that stuff. But that's what I think I'm going to do on that. But they sure are, seem like tonight everybody's a little calmer than they was before. I don't know why, but sure are pretty birds. What do y'all think about them? Well, I thought that camera was on, but it wasn't. But it's a good thing, because when I got over there, some of that fence I hit with the weed whacker the other day, I had to, there's a couple places that were bare. They were popping and letting me know that they were still bare. So while I was over there, this is why I went over there, that little thing I give them every day, I have to fill it up every day, and usually it's dry about this time. So I thought, well, I'll get them this 25-gallon one that the cows ain't using. Yeah. I had to wrestle them around for a little bit. It was funny, you should have seen it. I had to wrestle them around for a little bit, didn't I? Just so I could put it over here so they could jump in and lay in it, and it ain't even got water in it yet. But I'm going to put water in it now, and more than likely they'll start running away from it. They like the ideal of water. But they ain't figured out that it's running for them, see? They act like they're thirsty as all get out. What are you barking at, a cow? You can bark about anything you want, but not no cows and chickens. Silly thing. Do you even know what you're barking at? Polly sure does bark a lot. Gracie, with the dark ears, she's a little bit more calm, kind of like Eve was. She barks all the time like Faith did. It's almost like they're daughters. I move that hose, they run like crazy. What y'all skittish about? I need to get in here and weed eat, I guess. You would think they'd keep this grass down. Bet you don't drink this dry tomorrow. What do you think? I got the little one and the big one will be full. What do you think? Ain't they something? They sure are getting big. Y'all sure are getting big. I'm gonna have to go water the cows now. We'll play some more in a minute. Before the sun goes down, we'll play a little bit more. By the way, we got them little storms that came through. We got a little ½ inch of rain. I forgot to film it the other day, but that's about the same amount we got the other day. No, that was a ½ inch. I guess 2/4 would make a half, but that was just a quarter. I don't know what I was thinking when I said that. That line's a quarter, that's a half, that's 3/4, that's an inch. So I hope I pointed that out right. But anyway, that right there, we got that twice the last few days. That was the second one I poured out. So like I said, I'm gonna go down here and feed the cows now, so you keep coming along. Well, we finally made it over here to fill the water up for Abigail and Mabel, and they could care less about me right now. I like playing with the pups, but I don't have any other animals to play with. Like to get some small animals, whatever, and something to be with the pups and be with the cows and eat some of this other kind of grass and stuff like that. Goats, sheep, whatever. So I've been pricing them lately. It's outrageous what people are wanting for them. I thought I had a couple of goats maybe bought, and my battery died on the van, and by the time I was able to get a battery and put it in and stuff, and it was just I thought there might be more wrong with it. I don't know, I haven't test drove it, so I got a battery in it. It's running again, so I have to test drive it, and we'll find out if there's other things wrong with it. Took the heck of a long time to start, but I think part of that might have been it was low on gas. But anyway, it wasn't that low, but low. But it should have started and ran anyway. Well, I sure am thankful for all the comments that y'all been giving lately. I've been able to answer all of them so far. I really appreciate the way y'all responding to the shorts and the videos. I appreciate everything. And like I said, on Sunday nights we get to talk to good friends and stuff like that, and hopefully we end up with more and more and more there, talking to everybody and stuff like that. I'd appreciate that. But it's always good to find out what people are doing and having conversations. But anyway, I think I'll end this video here. Hopefully it's not too long, but you all take care. Remember, if y'all have anything you want prayed for or whatever, leave it in the comments. Put it on the evening. What are y'all grateful, and what do you have a prayer that those shorts? Leave it on that if you want, or leave it on here. Anyway, either way. But like I said, we're going to end this here, and I think I'm going to point this camera at the sun and let y'all see this sky as we end this. And isn't that amazing? What a beautiful sky we have. But like I always say, may God bless your days the way He always does ours, because He blesses us mightily. He truly does. See y'all.